You know right, assassin me. Airport and my moja nananum shegu edigu on my
Yo, men's good as I mean there. Yen say there was no basis for argument. You know, those of us, many people knew that it would go round and round and round and come because as someone see our courts, and you know, fan say you at this moment, or more cancer there. But maybe if I want to say my personal opinion, maybe say the guy did not break any law. Now, say when breaking law be eba ne saying said the melody be saying, and no muku freezing assets. Emma almost sending fear and panic signal, which has caused his business in the position where it is today. Na sad no etasi ye bibi memu and ye bibi so. I'm saying it because say Bruni finding any business innovation. Innovation is not always the product which tangible product like assets we can see. Say we are a car, Bruni are inventing electric car, now so we're inventing some drone and now BB it is as a physically no we inventing BB you bit me assume and now medical tools be near there. But innovation could be a formula. It could even be a business formula, a business model that is so innovative that you can come out with it. As long as it is within the law or there are no laws currently preventing it from happening, and morally
Melodies
it is
TV
not
on YouTube.
something you are actually harming or causing harm to anybody. No, that becomes a new business innovation. And we have seen it so many times. Ewa Bruchimemu and Rofo created so many business formulas. And then new ideas are turning into multi-billion businesses. Ebini saying, Facebook, who is a technology bano, those who had the foresight thought about something. Facebook, who share Facebook concept. It was purely based on the old system of pen pals. You was school and I said to Hono, internet in Hono. Now, Ochro Obi, who breachla winimono, now the picture bro. Now you seek your koto newspaper be now when I say pamphlet be that and go for more pen friends. Other places. Now what was you way well reading the profile kakra or see a friend be Sandra Narayan, me Frigiana. I'm seeking for friends. I'm 18 years old and looking for friends in any part of the world, and I say in particular areas of the world, because I want to know more about how other people live in those places. Now, what kind of profile no? Now, we choose to say we metro no. Now what no? I send no pictures. Now so the pictures are coming. Let the be a mood dimu honkomo now or country. Oh, yesterday I passed my driving test, so my father took me here and there. Ubenye bina ditrubia from Russia, Denmark, Sweden, Finland. So those were the days where people have albums. Now we call boarding school. No, some of them can remember this. Now, the pictures, pen pals pictures. A baby mama near the nina no ashisha ubi or pen pals no be a send an abren album. Ubi to me becho camera. Ubi so sending in Pabua. A big to me say nisika. No, they shall let them know puso abro. We were doing that. Nebinumun so at that time were also scammers using the pen friends, scamming them to ask them for money, and they send it to them. Obi to me tro ni maame ni papa nyina ewu oni sika bi obedidi no they call. In those days of pen pals, it was happening. Similarly, and then obi atrans no creating
Melodies
Facebook
TV on
and
YouTube.
acquire a place. The whole world will be our account. You can go and find friends there. You can do. It was the same old pen pal based on that fact. And you're transforming it into today's modern technology. And there are scammers on Facebook today. There are people who will dupe you, people who will harm you, people who abuse you. Pen pal for the crowd should be abusers. Bet me a throw letter. And yet present. What did you do at them? And yeah, they say, I am passing before or many monkeys netiana. There were questions like that. People can tell you if you put this thing on the platform, maybe some older generations will understand it. Now, Sanya Menina no innovations nibi. And it's a NAM1, a creative business model. Bina said it's so innovative enough and he's making money. Now, a buying a consent about it. What a bank should have done was to look and investigate how they are working and whether they are breaking any law before they even come publicly. This should have been done without the public consent. It's between either they would do their own underground undercover investigation, and then the regulators could have gone in officially by asking them for this methodology that they are using and see whether they have broken any law. And if they have not broken any law, then so be it. Before even come publicly, no. Now, a leaking possible investigation, the government has every right to deny or say, yes, we are doing investigation, but it has nothing to cause any cause of alarm for the public at this stage. We have no information whatsoever. We are doing our own researches to see how we can help businesses like this and use it to modify our regulatory system at this stage. But we haven't got anything to alarm the public for. No matter cancer, no be at the baby. Na mu wie na mu se bibi wo ho a mo nso mo be kan na motumi nyankyere mu se e bi kura na ye mpese obia be panic na akokfa program bi aba na emum ye wie ya ye hu se ABCD na ye fault wo ho no nti ne ye de abetum ye be da na dwa na se mo antumi anya sa na ema nyina na mu use be emotions any assumptions na mu dikogu obi adwuma na sisi ya mu nya formula me nua Mamitiwa, I confirm say there are no evidence. Now your friend saying, sir, type of crime, causing they say your friend saying, I forgot the particular article used in this concept description gave on this business. Tell me who the right word, but I've lost that. Forgive me. Say or who say, sir, type of investigation. A very difficult and a volumatic with documents and processes. Na so no what to me nyanchiremu bi say you want to me prosecute a hard to prosecute. He hasn't said say omu to me prosecute. Or say it's hard. Something that is hard doesn't mean it's not possible. But what is important for us all to take a note and say at this moment. Say Ekobana say Oman to me and prosecutor. There could be a counterclaim from this very man. Or also to me make a claim against the regulatory and the government agencies that took the initiative to fold or close or collapse his business. So in the end, he might take the money from Abina Krona. To pay his debts and compensate his customers at large.
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Onye bone honso on tom rebia. That because emrana wo ho de say utumi fa kwa bi so gu obi adwuma ana ma obi boka. Ono so betumi afasa akwan no so eblemu. Na mom yen ye ho ne de enim ne say oh obi akodidi obi atem ye de court na wan kasa yi anchire pani bi nti ye de no be court. These are petty issues. This problem of NAM1 bibia affects you, me, everybody, and many others who are directly involved. Media me misike ni hobby any ade. So there are people who are affected, whose life has been affected as claimed, whether it's true. People die every day anyway by natural death and so forth. But stress can kill people as well. And we need to look at it, say, the practice the government used to deal with such case, we should learn something from it that we won't repeat it. Now, at that before, a breacher ha cry a one. Sometimes we be now would the innovation be bad. we face the challenge within the society we live in. Ebini saying, Miakasa, I went through a personal experience where a transport business before COVID bebeya doing to open a virtual branches and the trading names extended. Me wo company be any friend say airport transfers. Say betua. Na ye wo drivers bebre over 165. And I realized that the law allows us to have many trading names. Intimate all the boroughs of London as a trading name and decided to make it a virtual branches to give other people. Yen call for echo cultural regulatories and they say, mini branch biya na 33 branches that make criminal a force. But the word virtual, I don't know whether our people understood it. Omu ya my regulators no. It reduces said the maximum trading name you can have is 5. So, and it was done by Yankasa, Bianco for a new Figana for now, Omo drive man, it did that to us. And the company, in the end, faced challenges because we could not continue with the business model that I came up with. Nankanasa virtual branches will enable us to expand so much because technology today we could have used the app and believe that we could have represent everywhere. But sebroni bi na kwaye baya and Kagana ni be koho ana Indian Chinese ni obeka say omo the idea bi aba ebe efa na omako support no. Ebi before ye was pull him down strategies no and yet we saban ekutua judgment and edema papaye da achia enya me nwanwa. And these are some of the things causing financial loss to the state. We should not act with our emotions, but we should work practically to save businesses. Business, so we should make that as our priority and help. Even where we see the person is doing something that has not broken a law, maybe we should look at regulating it by coming up with new legislative. That's why they are in parliament. And to make sure, say, you better prevent it. Don't jump over the board. I am not anywhere trying to say NAM1 is innocent or whatever, or neither do I. I'm only commenting based on the facts given to us or in public now. And Americans say, so when new can be on there could be a judgment or a counterclaim against the government. And that is possible. I'm a lawyer. But as a businessman, I can see this is an opportunity for the young man to be able to make some money more.